Fellow Belgians and friends of Belgium, I'm delighted to wish you a happy National Day. As is the case for many states around the world, when we observe our National Day, we have an opportunity to reflect on what it is that makes us special and what it is that makes us Belgian. We know that we have the best fries and beer in the world, and a great soccer team to boot. Already these qualify us for a place of honor in the world's pantheon. But if we are motivated to keep looking beyond these already signal accomplishments, what do we see? What defines our true identity and our role in the world? Every year on July 21st, we celebrate the inauguration of King Leopold and the establishment of Belgium as a parliamentary democracy. Back in 1830, what fueled the new Belgian state was a desire for independence and a need to modernize. The creation of modern Belgium was both a result and a contributing cause of the liberalizing wave that swept across Europe. Throughout the changes we experienced in the years after our independence, however, one important feature of Belgian life remained constant: the multicultural imprint of our history up until then. The true bedrock of the Belgian spirit is our humility, our sense of community, both within our borders and internationally, as well as our hard work. These may not be flashy, but they are the fuel for moving forward together. The Belgian nation was forged from distinct people from multiple cultural backgrounds, speaking very different languages. The experience we have gained in over 190 years of making this unique experiment work remains useful in the globalized and yes, multicultural world of the 21st century. But being Belgian is only half of the equation. The other half is the world around us. As many wise Belgians have pointed out, a small country has a lot of abroad. How we continue to interact with the world is critical. We are proud of our place and role within Europe. It was no accident that Brussels was chosen as a starting point for the effort to create the world's most successful peace project, the European Union. Today our world is facing new challenges, not least of which is the COVID-19 pandemic, which has disrupted our collective and individual lives in every way possible. Our thoughts first and foremost go out to all the victims of this disease and their families. If this year has taught us anything, it has shown us that we are all in this together. That there is now more than ever great need to collaborate and coordinate internationally. I am proud to report that the Belgian response has been very constructive. We have seen our iconic breweries, textile companies, and many diverse businesses on Main Street, including many Belgian companies in America, transform their operations to create supplies sorely needed by hospitals, pharmacies, and schools to slow or stop the spread of the virus. Belgian medical experts, scientists, and big data specialists have worked both independently and in global cooperation to map the virus, develop vaccines and medical treatments to hopefully soon prevent infections. Belgium has pledged 5 million euros to the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations and has allocated an additional 22 million euros in humanitarian aid to help with the coronavirus in crisis situations. On community levels, we have worked to keep each other afloat through gifts of food, messages of hope, and other acts of service. Since March, more than 10,000 Belgians were repatriated safely. If this year has challenged us to face our uncertain biological and economic future, we have also taken a long look at our past and how it affects who and what we are today. In particular, the fight against racism and its harmful downstream effects also define this new century. To borrow from Martin Luther King, the arc of history is long, but it bends towards justice. The arc of modern Belgian history, starting on that first National Day, has faced its share of challenges, but I believe our country is always determined to come down on the right side of history and of justice. Like our American compatriots, we uphold the values of equality, and we are as a nation committed to eliminating overt and hidden racial discrimination. As the ambassador of Belgium to the United States, in my last posting, I have had a long diplomatic career. I am happy to say that the enthusiasm I felt when I first started on this path is the same passion I still feel today. It comes from knowing that Belgium has a store of knowledge and experience which can contribute towards making the world a better place. I can say it with emphasis: Belgium is truly worthy of its place in the world. My colleagues in New York, Los Angeles, and Atlanta are living examples of this, and I want to express my gratitude for their service, collegiality, and friendship. It was a great honor and privilege to get to know so many of you. When transitioning into our new life, my wife Catherine and I will take home with us the many wonderful memories about you, about Washington, and about this beautiful country. Thank you. Stay well and stay safe.